Today, you guys are in for a real treat. We at the abandoned Baker Hotel in Mineral Wells, Texas. Join me. Shall y'all? Now, today.
That's the pool that she's supposedly tried to jump off in right there.
So a lady tried to jump off this pool, off the balcony into this pool?
Yeah, off that 13th floor up there, off into that pool with her. He didn't quite make it.
Yeah, that's a long jump.
That's his little feet. Back there.
So that was an interesting fact that sign that sits on the edge of town there that says welcome was the inspiration for the Hollywood sign. Who would have thunk? So one of the interesting facts about here, this town is on the old Goodnight Loving Trail, an old cattle trail. So I've never been to this hotel before, this town before. However, if this building looks familiar, there's a good reason. It was modeled after the Arlington in Hot Springs, and I have done a few videos from that hotel. Strikingly familiar. So this old building is quite impressive. This is out in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty far out of the DFW area, about an hour outside. And there ain't much else here. It was built because of the mineral springs that run through here and the wells that they had dug for municipal purposes back in the day. I'm here with the local resident. Look at this little insight. So this here's Mr. X. He's going to tell us about his father worked here when he was in high school. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about the history of this place.
Well, he worked here back in the early 50s, I think 51 maybe. He worked in the bowling alley down below.
Bowling alley?
Bowling alley. They had a little bowling alley down below, I think in the basement somewhere. But anyway, he worked here and he worked in the laundry here at the hotel for a little while. But yeah, it was quite the thing back in the old days. Quite fancy.
So this old hotel here was built and finished in 1929 and opened 3 days after the stock market crash, or 3 days before the stock market crash. So of course it was kind of doomed and had some horrible timing on its opening weekend. Now this hotel was, how long has this been closed down? So I think since 1970, correct? Something like that?
1970, I think I read.
1970.
Down the last time.
There's some really cool architecture and some old, look at this here, this is just awesome. Old Spanish style lighting, fixtures. There's actually a cactus growing out the side of the building. That's pretty interesting too. So some very famous people stayed here back in this operation in heyday in the 30s and 40s. Downtown Mineral Wells. Clark Gable, Judy Garland. Lyndon Johnson. There's also rumored that Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Pocket stayed here as well. Here's a shot of the inside. So as of just last week, some investment bankers bought this investment firm, and they're gonna turn this into a remodel it, turn it into a spa resort. Originally it had 425 rooms. I think their model says 150 rooms, something like that.
Yeah, 175.
175 rooms, so it's gonna be much larger rooms, resort. But a lot of people came here back in the day because it had the mineral waters, and that was a therapeutic healing back in the day. They kind of figured mineral waters would cure anything. If you want to check out the sister property to this place, I'll put a link below to my video from the Arlington. I've done a couple of videos there in Hot Springs, same type of thing. So what you're saying, Mr. X, is a lady tried to jump off the 14th floor into that swimming pool. That swimming pool's only about 2 feet deep anyway. Even if she'd have made it, it'd have been a bad day in Beirut. What I'm trying to do here is just get some documentation of what this place looks like now, because it won't look like this much longer once we start renovating. So I want to make sure I came out here and got this before renovation started.
Big dock down there, trucks could pull up underneath the building, and that's where all the generators and stuff. They said it had enough generator power to run the whole city.
Wow.
So you see the bottom of this place has a bunch of generators in it?
Yeah. There's enough power with those generators to run the whole city.
That's crazy. What's back there? Is that a church or something, or is that part of the hotel?
I don't think it's a church.
No.
I wonder what this room was right here.
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Maybe that's where you got your towels and stuff?
Maybe so. I'd imagine we're sitting here discussing. I would imagine this building across the street here was the original stables. Oh, I see now there's an actual swimming pool that's pretty deep behind this fountain.
Jumping off a balcony
Yeah.
to try to hit
That's the one was only half crazy.
I mean, yeah.
If she would have made it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
No way you would've
who the
made
hell
that.
could jump that damn far? That's
I
insane.
mean, you'd have to be a frog.
That must be when they still put the cocaine in the Coca-Cola. Here's a few shots from the backside. So they said the renovation budget was $65 million. I don't see that being enough. Well, folks, that's going to conclude our video of the Baker Hotel. I hope you enjoyed it. They're about to do a big renovation on it, so they were actually putting the stanchions up to close it off while we were there. So this weekend will be the last weekend you can actually go up there and tour it like that before they start the demo and the renovation. So if you enjoyed this film, please hit that notification bell. I do have some more coming up from Mineral Wells, some other stuff we found in that town that was interesting. That'll be in an upcoming video. Thanks for joining me. As always, have a good day.